Alright, hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast and a game between Th000 and Sky. I will of course be referring to Th000 as Th000 throughout the rest of the matchup, or trying to, as Th000 has spawned as the orange Night Elf player here on the top left hand side of the map. For some reason it does feel a bit zoomed out, meanwhile Sharky, Sky playing under the name Sharky here for some strange reason. Now this is the High Nice Cup, High Nice Cup HNC, not to be confused with any of the other matches that are, or the other tournaments that are going on out there right now. And I am looking forward to casting more and more WarCraft 3 games for you guys. Today is WarCraft 3 Wednesday, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Now let's take a look at the strategy coming in so far. We do see Th000 opening up with a Tree of Life, a Moonwell. Down here we do see an Ancient of War, and without an Altar of Elders, I do believe it will be a Tavern Hero. Now Tavern Hero options are fairly good. We'll see what exactly will be trained here in just a or hired here in just a moment. Perhaps a Dark Ranger, or perhaps something a little bit different. Dark Ranger very strong in creeping, and it also allows the players to forego that Altar of Elders just a little bit early on, perhaps allowing for some other buildings and more lumber to be harvested. Now let's take a look at what's going on in Sky's neck of the woods. Sky is going for a Mountain King first, not too out of the ordinary, especially on Echo Isle, as the Mountain King often runs into its opponent, and what you often want to do is stun and surround. So we'll see if those stuns will be coming in aplenty, or if Th000 will be able to creep up very quickly with whatever hero he tries to train with at this tavern. Now coming back over here, the peasant is trying to go away. The archer is shooting arrows in the back, and archers are just completely bad-mannered like that. If someone exposes your back to them, you don't necessarily shoot them unless it is war. And that's why this is WarCraft 3. Alright, Wisp now running around in circles around this tavern. Apparently whatever hero he wants to be hired is currently just sitting inside, and it is going to be that Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger getting off some shots now onto that Footman. The Footman down to 342 hit points, and it looks as though the Wisp, with a fairly decent movement speed, the only other worker that has a fast movement speed, will be able to get away. Archer's now getting in shots on the back of the Footman, and putting himself in harm's way, or herself in harm's way, to get a little bit of damage so that Wisp can escape. Meanwhile, it looks as though the Mountain King, yes, did level up to level 2 already. There is a lot of slow cast down here. Boots of Speed will be picked up by that Mountain King, as that Mountain King will be running around slightly faster. No need to pick up Nikes from the shop, as apparently there was a fire sale over here at the mercenary camp. Coming back here, Ancient of War now going to be doing a little bit more creeping, taking a lot of damage. The Dark Ranger doing a great job using all of these skeletal minions, and skeletal minions is the name of the game here with a Dark Ranger. If that Dark Ranger gets up to level 2 or even level 3 very quickly, that Dark Ranger can get a lot of damage and start creeping out things that Dark Ranger normally would not have any business creeping. Now, we'll see where exactly this Dark Ranger will be going next. It looks like it will be going after these Null Brutes. There is one Footman in the group, and now, with that one Footman down to 48 hit points, will be able to barely escape, as some skeletal minions are now wandering around. There is no Arcane Tower over here by Sky, so with no Arcane Tower, that might be a bit of a problem. Dark Ranger does have a Ring of Regeneration. I don't know if that will be kept or not. The Dark Ranger really wants more intelligence right now, as we see Militia and Footmen now creeping out this one particular expansion location. Alright, let's see her coming in here. Mountain King now taking a lot of damage as the Ancient of War now transitioning off over here. Mountain King now sitting at level 3, could get off some very easy, nice storm bolts, as there is a silence coming in from the Dark Ranger. So the Dark Ranger getting off a silence there, as more skeletal minions now are popping up. However, it looks like we are going to be coming back in. Sky coming in with some skeletal, or a Troll Shadow Priest, for damage of his own, and now one archer will get taken down rather quickly, as the Footman and as the Mountain King, a one-man wrecking machine. Perhaps another Stormbolt will be coming in. Does he pick up the item? Yes, picks up the Circlet of Nobility, and now taking down skeletal minions and archers left and right. Another archer goes down there. The Mountain King, however, low on hit points, needs to get the heck out of here. Will it be able to get away, as the Dark Ranger now chasing Dark Ranger unfortunately does not have boots of speed, will not be able to catch up all too easily that at all, as we now see some damage being dealt to that footman. The Black Arrow, oh, one more shot and it will get taken down and then go to the dark side. Will it go to the dark side? Oh, that Dark Ranger lost sight of that footman for just a second. And yes, does it again. Mountain King now making its way over. Perhaps there is a shop already constructed. No shop. Picks up the Claws of Attack +6. Mountain King now sitting at level 3. But with no way to be healed, this is a very, very dangerous situation. Mountain King now comes in with a Stormbolt on the Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger now momentarily stunned, as we now see some attacking going on here at this additional gold mine. All right. Though looking to lay down the pressure here as the damage is now coming in. Troll Berserkers now coming in, as well as the Mountain King now down to 136 hit points will be forced to retreat. Tho now losing his own Berserker there. So Tho really, really low in terms of the unit count here, as the Mountain King still running around, taking down units left and right pretty much, as that Mountain King gets away with 37 hit points. This could be potentially very bad, as, oh, one footman may get taken down. Yes, no skeletal minion though, as the archer attack was not there in time. All right, continuing to fight that there. You can see the Troll Shadow Priest doing its best to abolish magic, doing a great job, as the archer is now slipping away. Tree of Life is entangling this gold mine in the bottom. Mountain King now trying to get away from a skeleton or a dark minion. How silly is that? That Mountain King down to 60 some odd hit points. The Dark Ranger may try to buy boots of speed, yes, and now going to head off to the north. What is happening here? As that dark minion now trying to get away. Dark Ranger could come in. And where are these units going next? The Mountain King, oh, gonna fight in the Dark Ranger. Oh, what is that? Oh, okay, that was just absolutely horrible. The Dark Ranger could have taken down the Mountain King. Mountain King does have a Stormbolt, though. There's a nice gift in the head. Bolt to the head there, as the Dark Ranger gets stunned for just a moment. All right, we can now see all of these guys coming in to try to stop this entanglement of this gold mine. Mountain King still relatively low on hit points, so Sky somehow still able to run around with a low hit point Mountain King, as he's finally building an arcane vault. All right, with this Mountain King sitting at level 4, it's going to be very difficult to shut him down, but we are still sitting at tier 1. Meanwhile, I believe, yes, we are at tier 2. Are we going to see a secondary hero? Tavern hero is going to be a Panda. So Panda now gets the boots of speed, as we are going to see an attack come in. No Staff of Preservation. Is that Mountain King going to be able to take on this 2v1 attack flank? The Panda so strong with those breath of fire. And now in comes the attack here. Dark Ranger and Archers looking to come in here. Meanwhile, the Mountain King is like, nope. They are going to be trying to do a little bit of defense. Archers now taking a lot of damage, as we are now going into Dryads. All right, Dark Ranger, for some reason, not getting attacked here. Mountain King in the back. Is that Panda going to perhaps be able to get some damage off onto some of these units? Here we go. Breath of Fire could be happening. No Breath of Fire for some strange reason. What is going on? As the Mountain King could, or so the Panda could at least stop a lot of the healing that's going on right now. Dark Ranger getting off some shots back onto that one particular Mountain King. Mountain King does have a Clarity Potion. 1 hero to 2. Level 3 and level 1 versus a level 4 hero. Who am I to say who has the advantage right now, as a Staff of Teleportation now comes in, and here we go, teleporting straight into the battle. Dryads have arrived though, and the Dryads are going to be very strong here, getting 2 skeletal minions very quickly. Meanwhile, Sky now coming in with an Ogre Mauler himself, and will that Ogre Mauler be able to do enough damage? Sky coming in with a lot of mercenary creep camps, as the Dark Ranger now down to 73, 74 hit points. Scroll a town portal now to get away. Huntress is now coming out, and it looks as though the Dark Ranger should be able to get some mana and now join back in on this fight. All right, Clarity Potion, Potion of Healing, Staff of Preservation now coming in, as the Mountain King tries to finish off this location here. Huntresses will be coming out. Dryads do have slow poison, so Sky is pretty much engaged in this fight and really committed. There's a Breath of Fire now coming in. Dark Ranger engaging against that Mountain King. There's a Stormbolt on the Panda. Panda now down to 430 some odd hit points, as the Mountain King now on the run. Troll Berserkers, I believe the Troll Shadow Priest, Breath of Fire now coming in again, as both sides are fighting. Now Dark Ranger sitting at level 4. Dark Ranger looking to be very strong here, and the 2 hero to 1 advantage may become too much. Mountain King sitting at level 4. Is it going to be enough here, as the attack is coming down? Oh, there's a slow, and oh, the Mountain King goes down at level 4. Panda Now, sitting at level 2, it looks as though all of these towers will get taken down. And a very, very lucky break by Th000. Th000 finding exactly the right moment to scroll of Town Portal. And Sky says GG. Game 1 going to Th000 in this matchup. Th000 playing the Night Elf. So Night Elf 1-0. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for Game 2.